I am having my cup of coffee this morning. And this morning I said, I want to make some biscuits, but I want it to be like herbaceous biscuits. So let's get into it. First thing when starting these biscuits is get a stick of butter and put it in the freezer. Let that get really cold because it's easier to use later when we're grating it. And I start with flour and baking powder with some salt. And then for these, again, I wanted to do a little herbaceous. So this is my favorite herb mixture from Trader Joe's, my herbs de Provence, and get that mixed in well. And this is where the butter comes in, where you're grating it so that every part of the flour and butter can equally be incorporated, and having it frozen gives it an easier advantage of grating it. And then I get a cup of buttermilk. And last minute, I decided to add in my other favorite Trader Joe's spice, which is the spicy garlic seasoning, because I'm making these very herb-based and very savory. And also, we're going to get our hands dirty, so make sure I got to remove the ring as I spread the dough out into a surface and do a light kneading of the dough. And so, flour the surface down, and it's just going to get your hands in there and mix it up till the dough forms together, not over mixing it, and using whatever you have to make your shapes of your biscuits. So I ended up using the measuring cup because that's what I had on hand. And biscuits are not done well, in my perspective, without being in a cast iron skillet. So got a cast iron oiled up and put those in the oven for about 18 to 20 minutes. Back years ago when I was in culinary school, the biggest thing that intimidated me the most was baking, because I'm not a baker. Usually you can cook and you can't bake, or you can bake and you can't cook. It's usually one or the other. So I wanted to say that my biscuit recipe is absolutely the easiest thing to bake if you're a non-baker. If you're just a basic home cook, it is a very easy recipe and can really give you that confidence into baking. And these turned out to be the most amazing biscuits I've ever had. And see the recipe below in the comments. Make sure to save and share.